On today's video, we're going to detail all of the new and coming soon things that are happening in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. You're definitely going to want to tune into this video. There's some stuff that's going to blow your mind. Hello everyone, this is Chris Morton, real estate broker with the Morton Bradbury Real Estate Group. And without further ado, let's get at it. First up, we need to tell you about the Chinese Lantern Festival. This happens every year in Cary, North Carolina at the Cocoa Booth Amphitheater, and it's become really an annual tradition in this area. Dates change from year to year, but it generally runs for about 2 months. This year, it's running from November 17th, 2023 to January 14th, 2024. It's a walking tour where you're able to see all of these hundreds of Chinese lanterns that they've installed here in this location. Thousands of LED lights light this operation up. It's really amazing to go through it. Best of all, the design changes every single year, so you can come back year after year. You're going to see a different show and have a different experience. In addition to all of these amazing lanterns, there's also live performances and food options. We went recently to the Lantern Festival. We're blown away by how cool it was, the beauty of this whole thing. Our only regret is we didn't know about the food ahead of time, and so we ate before we came. Definitely recommend you checking it out and possibly coming with a hungry stomach. Next up, we need to tell you about the Bal Barbour pop-up shopping experience in North Hills in Raleigh. This is a first of its kind event. It features 30 shipping containers that have been brought in to the North Hills area and set up to create sort of a pop-up shopping experience. It's basically bringing the Bal Barbour shops, which are famous as a luxury shopping destination in Miami, to Raleigh, North Carolina. You can experience high-end shopping from everything from Tiffany's jewelry to Frette linens to the James Purse clothing line, and just about anything else you can imagine. There's also a restaurant on site called the Whitman that's been very, very popular, we've seen on social media. And this event runs through January 14th, 2024. This is the first time the Bal Barbour shops have had any kind of pop-up experience anywhere in the country, and it's amazing and great that they chose Raleigh, North Carolina as the destination for the first one. Next up, we need to tell you about the new flights at RDU International Airport. So the airport is really in the heart of the Raleigh Triangle area, and it continues its dramatic growth. AeroMexico just announced nonstop flights to Mexico City from RDU starting summer 2024. As well, Air France has started nonstop flights from RDU to Charles de Gaulle Paris Airport. And in November of 2023, Iceland Air announced that they are expanding their flights from Reykjavik to RDU to be a daily flight year-round. And on top of all of that, Lufthansa has announced that they're going to be starting a nonstop flight from RDU to Frankfurt, Germany, starting in the summer of 2024. And all of this comes as the airport has announced that they are redoing the primary runway to make it larger, to expand it. This will allow for larger long-haul jets to come into RDU, which is very exciting for the future. This project is expected to take 5 years to complete. So we're really excited about all of these new flights coming to RDU. What about you? Drop a comment below. Let us know what nonstop flight you'd like to have come to the RDU airport. And the next announcement's really going to blow your mind. Disney has announced a new neighborhood is coming. In December of 2023, Disney announced that Story Living by Disney, a division of the Disney Corporation, is going to be developing a second Story Living neighborhood, this time in Pittsboro, North Carolina, just outside of Raleigh. The community will be called Asteria. It'll have 4,000 homes on 1,500 acres. It'll be part of that Cary Park mega development that's coming outside of Pittsboro. And this is really exciting news for the Raleigh Triangle area. It really solidifies our area as one of the top destinations in the country, and is proof that everyone is looking and a lot of people are coming this way. Next up, let's tell you about Raleigh Ironworks. And Raleigh Ironworks is taking shape in the Midtown section of Raleigh, North Carolina. The developers have converted a 26-acre warehouse area into a place to dine, shop, and work out. There's also an apartment complex on site called The Forge. And in addition, Raleigh Ironworks is set to have over 500,000 square feet of office space, so people will be able to not only live and eat and shop at Raleigh Ironworks, but also work there as well. Next up, let's talk about the downtown Cary Park. The park opened to visitors in the middle of November 2023, and it's caused quite a stir, quite a buzz buzz around the Cary area. It goes without saying that this park is absolutely transforming the entire look and feel of the downtown Cary zone. It sits on 7 acres, and the park is a perfect place to go hang out with family and friends, have a picnic, watch a concert, all kinds of different events that they're going to be having going on in this park year round. And when you couple this park with the new restaurants and shopping and nightclubs that are coming around downtown Cary, it's definitely making that area into a destination all its own for people that live in Cary and in fact in the Raleigh and Greater Triangle area as well. Next up, let's talk about a subject that's near and dear to my heart, eating. We're going to tell you all about the new restaurants that have just come or are about to come to the Raleigh area, starting with Shake Shack. So Shake Shack already has a location in Cary, North Carolina, as well as the PNC Arena, where the Carolina Hurricanes and NC State basketball teams both play. But now they've opened up a new location in Cameron Village, now called the Village District. This is super exciting. Shake Shack has been voted one of the best burger places in the entire country. Started in 2001 in New York City. It's been dramatically expanding ever since, and people have been counting down the days until Shake Shack comes to Raleigh. So we definitely recommend, if you are in town or coming to town, to go check out this place. It's gonna very quickly be an institution for the Raleigh area and especially for the Village District. Next up, we need to tell you about the reopening of Nana's in Durham. Nana's was a culinary destination, an absolute institution for 30 years in Durham. It unfortunately closed during the pandemic. It was purchased in 2022, and the new owners have had taken all this time to renovate and revitalize Nana's into a really amazing looking restaurant. We are very, very excited to give it a try. Menu looks really good. If you happen to be in Durham or want to have some amazing food, definitely go check out Nana's. And it is open now. Next up, we need to tell you about Ruths Chris reopening in North Hills Midtown. So Ruths Chris closed in 2022. The building they were in was demolished to make way for a high-rise building, and so that building is finally going to be completed around March of 2024, and Ruths Chris is going to be occupying the bottom floor of that building. It's been very, very strange to not have Ruths Chris as somewhere to go have a great steak. They were in the North Hills complex when Kane bought it, revitalized it, and made it into what it was. They were one of the original tenants, so it was kind of weird for them not to be there. They're now coming back. From what I'm hearing, their location is going to be absolutely amazing. Outdoor seating and a waterfall, I believe. It's going to be really, really cool. Look forward to that opening up in March of 2024. Next up, we need to tell you about Laziz. It's an Indian restaurant that has just opened up in Wake Forest, North Carolina. Has really, really good food, and we can vouch for it. We've already been there twice ourselves. Definitely recommend it if you happen to be up in Wake Forest or you're looking for some really, really great Indian food. Give them a try. Next up, we need to tell you about Estampa Gaucho. It's opening in January of 2024 in Briar Creek in the Westin Hotel on the ground floor. This is a Brazilian steakhouse. It's kind of replacing the one that was in Briar Creek in the past that has closed down. Everyone's really excited. Apparently, it's going to be a very, very large location. This is going to be the 3rd location that this chain has. We're all very, very excited for it to come. Next up, we have Aja. I believe that's how it's pronounced. It's spelled A-J-J-A. It is a new restaurant from Chini Kumar, who used to own Garland that went out of business and closed, and her business partner, Paul Seiler. This restaurant is located in the Five Points section of downtown Raleigh. Very, very exciting. It has Middle Eastern and Mediterranean flavors. It's gotten a heck of a lot of buzz. Definitely a restaurant I'm looking forward to give a try to. Recommend you give it a try as well. It sounds really, really good and the menu looks amazing. So if you're considering a move either into or out of the Raleigh area, my real estate team and I would be honored to be your agents of choice. You can email us at hello@mortonbradbury.com. Give us a call on the number below or click on the link in the description. We'll be happy to help you out and get things started. Check out this video. We think you're really going to like this one as well. Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.